All right, here's a quick little video for a 2009 Grand Marquis on how to replace the headlight bulbs. Got two new bulbs there. My driver's side is out, passenger's still good, but I'm gonna go ahead and replace both. But I'll show you how to do the driver's side. So first thing you're gonna wanna do is take off this plastic piece right here on top, and you got 3 screws. So basically you just unscrew these by hand. And there, 1, 2, 3. And once you unscrew them, you can see they kind of pull up a little bit. Unscrew them all the way. Once they're unscrewed all the way, you just pull them up. They should just pop out. There you go. So here are just little clips. So do that with the other two. You can unscrew it all the way, then just pull it out. Unscrew all the way. Sometimes you got to work it out. Oops, and I broke that one. There you go. I should be able to screw that back in though and reuse it. Now you just pull this plastic piece out, just like that. Alright, next thing you want to do is reach in behind the light bulb right here and disconnect this plug. So I'm just going to push down on this and pull that off. Make 2 hands, so we'll pause the video. So what I did is I actually put my hand in back here by the air box, grabbed onto the plug, and I put my other hand in through here and pressed on that little tab. And using 2 hands, I was able to slide this off pretty easy. Once you got that harness disconnected, the next thing you want to do is, if you can see in there, you got kind of 2 tabs right there, this one and then one back down here. You want to grab onto those and just spin it counterclockwise. So again, I'm reaching in by the air box, grabbing those 2 tabs, and you just spin it counterclockwise. I actually just did this again with 2 hands to break it loose. And then once you do that, you can pull the bulb out. And again, just working it out this way. There it is. All right, so at first I was really worried I got the wrong bulb. You can see how this one looks. I guess this must be the stock one that came with the car. This car has 85,000 miles. And the new ones look a little different. They've got more of a boot on the bottom, but after looking at it closer, I think it is the right one. So these are H13 bulbs. Also fit 9008. So we'll see if they fit. This is what the book at Walmart said would fit. So, all right, here's a new bulb. You can see it's got those 3 silver tabs. Those basically have to go into little slots in the back of the light. So same thing, I'm gonna go in back behind here where the air box is. Be super careful not to, you're not supposed to touch the bulbs with your fingers. If you get the grease from your fingers on it, could be bad for the bulb. So just grab it by the base or wear gloves. All right, so I got it in. You just gotta kind of spin it until those tabs go in the slots. And I'm gonna put the camera down so I can use 2 hands. Okay, so same deal. Once I got it in, you just had to turn it clockwise just a little bit to get it to seat. And then all you gotta do is reconnect your connector. It's backwards. But anyway, just snap your connector back on and you're all good. So hope this was helpful. I watched another video on YouTube and the guy like pulled the headlights out, the corner lights out, all kinds of stuff, and there's no way it should be that hard, and it isn't. So hopefully this is helpful. Don't pull all your stuff out. Thanks. Okay, so I couldn't just push that back in because there's this black piece in the end of the connector that I think is part of the old light. So I need to push my tab and pull that out. Do 2 hands. There we go. I pushed the tab and pulled that out. So this came apart, I guess, from the old light. So that's what the old light looked like, and I guess this used to be glued to it or something. So that's really what the old light looks like. So if that happens to you, you realize that might be the issue. So now this should just plug back on easily. And it does. So all right, hope this was helpful. There we go. The other side should be exactly the same. Alright, I'm not done yet. I guess I'll show the passenger side real quick. So all I did was reach in there with 2 hands and unscrew that. I actually left the pigtail connected this time. I'm gonna pull it up, and then once it's up out of here, then I'll disconnect the pigtail. It's a little harder to get out. I actually brought it over here so I had more room to work. What I did is actually pushed it in first. I was trying to pull it and push the tab, and it wouldn't come out. So then I pushed the light in, pushed the tab, and then it popped right out. So there's a little trick. All right, here's a new light bulb installed. Now again, I'm gonna be really careful not to touch the light bulb with your fingers unless you're wearing gloves. So I'm gonna use 2 hands to maneuver that bulb back into that hole. All right, I was able to do it with 2 hands without touching the bulb. So again, same thing. I've already got it plugged in, so you just spin it around till the slots line up, and just push them in. There it goes in, and then you just gotta turn it just a little bit clockwise. I mean, like maybe a quarter of a turn, and then it'll lock in. All right, so that's good. Nice and tight. I already checked to make sure they both work. Again, the passenger still worked. Driver was dead, but I checked and that works now. So make sure they're in there good and tight, not gonna come out. And then these are trash. And then all right, sorry, my phone was acting up. So once you get the bulbs back in, you just want to reinstall this. So I was able to screw that little tab back in, so it's fine. I didn't break it or anything. But same way it came out. Just want to make sure that really it sneaks in past that. Make sure these clips get past. Just working in. I'm gonna use 2 hands to get that in real quick. All right, that dropped back in. Now I just put my clips back in. So again, make sure they're unscrewed. You just push in to where that bottom face is flush, and then you can screw that in, and it'll tighten it in. Just slightly screw it down. Don't need a torque on it or anything. It's just to squeeze it tight. So just do that with the other 2, and then you're all done. Hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching.